What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Laughing Coyote. This is the second test between England and Pakistan in real life. It has already commenced. Here's the first innings of that test. I had to do this a bit late because I had to do this game about 3 times over. And one test takes about 10, 11 hours. So, yeah, it was quite stressful for me, but I finally got it to work, and so here we are. Here's the first innings. Enjoy. There was no Southampton in the game, so I just went with the Emerald Headingley, because why not? So here is the second test between England and Pakistan, and it's going to be at the Emerald Headingley. There are 2 lineups, the same as real life. Let's see how it goes. In real life, Pakistan lost quite a few wickets, but Mohammad Rizwan, a lovely recovery in the end. Went over 200, and then we haven't gotten any cricket after that. It's just been rain and bad weather. And something's got to be done about that, because this is just bullshit. Anyways, here we go. Joe Root and Azhar Ali, the captain of Pakistan. By the way, I updated the kits, as you can tell. It's a heads. Coin toss won by Pakistan. Azhar Ali. What will he choose to do? He'll choose to have a ball first, so he's made a different choice in the game than he did in real life. In real life, Pakistan won the toss and chose to have a bat first, obviously. But this is the video game. So Rory Burns and Dom Sibley will be opening the batting for England, which is what I'm assuming. Those will be 2 players to open the batting for England in real life as well. I tried to get the kit as close to real life kit as possible. There it is. I did make this on my own. I didn't download it. There is a kit up that you can download. But to be honest, I mean, this is fairly simple kit. You just need to download the Easy Pass logo and just put it on there, and that's it really. But anyways, the English openers are coming out. Mohammad Abbas is getting ready to bowl, and he's using the pink ball. Now, I wonder why they don't use the pink ball in real life when they are talking about all this low light rubbish and all that. I mean, it's ruining the experience, and if using a pink ball makes it better, then why not? But here we go. First delivery from Mohammad Abbas to Rory Burns. And it's just a leave. Dot to start things off with. Inside edge. Oh, that's going to raise you out of the boundary for 4. That was quite a quick one from Freedy. Bus comes around the wicket. That's a lovely shot from Burns. That's going to be 4 runs. First boundary of the day. First proper boundary, I mean. We got one before this, but that was just a nick. I'm actually kind of excited to watch Pakistani paces ball on this track. It's a good bit of fielding there. Saved him a couple runs. But yeah, the English's got a really good bowling attack, a really good pace attack in particular, and Pakistan's got a pretty good one as well, especially with Mohammad Abbas. So I'm really looking forward to seeing him bowl on that track. Oh, it's a lovely shot from Rory Burns, using the pace of the bowler, although Abbas have not got too much pace. Still, there's a bit of momentum there, which he has used to his advantage, and he will collect 4 runs there. Oh, that's a good delivery. It looks out to me. Will the umpire give it? Yes, he will. I think the batsman would like to review that, considering it's a left-handed batsman and a right-handed bowler. And he's bowling over the wicket, not around the wicket. All right, he's not going to review it. He had a chat with Dom Sibley at the other end, and I guess he gave him a shake of the head instead of a nod. Joe Root, the skipper, makes his way out to the middle now. Number 3. That's a lovely onside drive. Dom Sibley will pick up 4 runs. They're bowling a bit full. I don't really like that. I mean, if you're going to bowl full, then either bowl Yorker length or, bowl good or short of good. But they just, it's not good length, it's not Yorker length, it's just sort of a half volley, which is just quite easy for really any batsman to put away. Alright. It's a lovely shot by Dom. Moves into double digits. It's a lovely square drive into the gap. That's going to race away to the boundary for 4. Naseem Shah, the youngster. I'm very much looking forward to seeing him in action as well. He was pretty good in the first game. He's got a lot of pace, a lot of passion. It's going to be interesting to see him bowl on this sort of a surface. That's a good shot from Root. Root, he's not really scored a big score in a while now, so I would very much be looking forward to seeing how he deals with the pace bowlers on a surface such as this one, a surface that is giving a lot to the bowlers. Conditions are suiting pace bowlers really well. You might say it was a bad decision batting first for Pakistan in real life, but I don't think so. I think it's a 50-50 really. I mean, if the forecast says that it's gonna rain for like 3 days straight, then batting first or bowling first, I don't think it makes much of a difference. If the forecast says it's just gonna rain for a couple of hours, then yeah, you should bowl first. But you know, when it's the same thing for pretty much the entire test, I mean, does it really make a difference? I don't think so. Again, a lovely pull shot from Sibley. 23 moves on to it, that lovely boundary there. Oh, it's a lovely square drive into the gap. Yeah, that's 4. Save your legs, mate. Save your legs. And that's 50 partnership up between the two batsmen as well. I like the crowd getting behind them. It's a good rebuilding innings. They lost a quick wicket with Rory Burns. Abbas got him straight in front, but they've recovered well since. It's definitely a session in the favour of England. Definitely. I've got my hot cup of tea with me. Spearmint tea. Peppermint, sorry, not spearmint. As Rooty hooks that one away for 4. Because, yeah, I recorded 2 T20 games before that, and T20 commentary is very different than that. You have to pretty much scream the entire time. Because it's really exciting. Whereas in tests, you just laid back, relax, and just, you know, just let the people know what you're thinking, really. Talk about the game. That was almost a wicket lost. But yeah, my throat hurts a little, so now I'm just drinking a bit of tea, a warm, hot tea to soothe the throat. Caffeine free, by the way, because caffeine is not good for a sore throat. Oh, it's a lovely backward punch into the gap from Sibley. He'll move into his 30s with that 31 of 60. Oh, that's a half volley. You don't want to bowl those. Abbas normally very accurate with his line and length, but he's missed it there, and boy, has he paid the price. That was really the first sign of aggression from the English batsman. That's a good hit straight over mid-off. That's gone for 4. All right, they're taking on the bowlers now. A couple of hard hits. That's a good shot into the gap. That's going to go to the boundary for 4. 41 up for Root. Just 9 away from his 50 now. And he's gone quite quickly for a test innings, to be honest, because that's off of 50 deliveries only. Yeah, so should I introduce... Oh, that's a very wide delivery. What a shot from Sibley, by the way. Never seen that animation before, and that's 100 runs up for England and also 40 up for Sibley. Never seen that. Look at that. That is such an awkward shot. But I love it. I love these animations. It's great to see different animations, especially with a bat. It's a lovely hook. Only 4 runs. 45 for Rooty now. Just 5 runs away. Naseem Shah not very happy with that. Oh, that's on his legs. He's gone after it. And is that going to be the first 6 of the day? No, it's landed just short. 1 bounce and over the rope it goes for 4 runs. It's a good shot into the covers. That's going to go to the boundary for 4. No, actually it's not. It's slowed down quite a bit. They've picked up 2, which is what Joe Root needed to get his half-ton. There he goes. He gets his half-ton. That'll boost his confidence. Definitely, like I said, he's not scored a big total in quite some time, and he needs to convert this to 100, though. He's been unable to convert his 50s to 100s, and that's something he needs to work on. Oh, that's straight in front. He's got him. Well, actually, they don't even need to appeal because he's got him. He's bowled him out. Yasser Shah, the magician, strikes again. It's a lovely delivery. Caught him straight in front, and then it went on to hit the stumps and knocked off the bails off it as well. Just 5 runs short of his half-ton Dom Sibley. Azhar Ali comes in at number 4. He's filling in for Ben Stokes, who's taken leave from international duty. That's a good shot. There's no fielder there, so no risk in going after Yasser Shah. And he'll collect 4 runs. Comes around the wicket. Lovely flick of the wrist from Root. And that's another boundary. Root is looking very good and aggressive as well. He's not sticking around. He's not wasting too many deliveries. It's a good square drive into the gap. That's gone for 4 as well. First boundary of the day for Crawley. He's come off of, after 15 deliveries. He's been a bit patient there, and well, that's the game. It's called test for a reason. It's testing your patience as much as your skill. Oh, that moved away from him a bit. He's got an outside edge. This one takes a lovely catch. He's such a spectacular wicket keeper, by the way. I mean, he's proved himself with a bat in this test. In real life, that is. But he's been so good behind the sticks as well. Slight edge, and Rizwan makes it look easy. Now look at that. He's come up the stumps. He's come closer to the stumps to Naseem Shah, by the way, the fastest bowler Pakistan have got. That's how good he is, and that's how confident he is in his skills and wicket-keeping skills. Ollie Pope, the young Ollie Pope, I love watching him bat. It's gone a bit short of length. Root's played it well. I like his back foot punch on the offside, and he's done something similar here, except it's on the onside. He's got a bit of movement there, Shaheen. But Pope, very patient. First runs comes off 10 deliveries, and it comes off of a boundary as well. So it's very good to see. That's a good shot. They need to pick up a couple of wickets. England is in fine control of the game. It's another lovely shot from Pope, another boundary. Ollie's only looking for boundaries, not really rotating the strike. That's the only thing that's, I guess, a bit worrying. He needs to rotate the strike. But yeah, Pakistan definitely needs a couple of wickets here, because England right now is looking too good. That's a good shot into the cow corner. That's going to be 4 runs. Root gets close to that 100 mark. Yasser Shah. Oh, gets the outside edge. That turns sharply, and that's the end of Root. Root dismissed for 88 yet again. He fails to convert his 50 to 100. But he has scored quite a lot of runs, though. 88 is no joke. Let's not forget about that, and also is dismissed by such a lovely delivery. And look at that look behind he gives to the wicket-keeper. He just knows he's done. It's a lovely innings that's come to an end. 88 of 115 deliveries. Josh Buttler is the next batsman to walk into the middle. It's good. Yasser Shah is becoming very reliable for Pakistan. Just when they need a wicket, to introduce him and he gets one. Abbas on his pads. Oh, that is poor fielding. That's gone between his legs, and that's gone to the boundary for 4. That's a good shot over point, and 4 runs for Buttler. He's playing this well. It's only his 3rd delivery. He's already off the mark, and that was a proper shot as well. He's really put his back behind that one. Oh, inside edge. That's the end of Buttler. Managed to score that 1-4, and that was it. That nipped off of the seam. That's always dangerous, because as a batsman, you're not really able to tell which way the ball is going to go. By the way, did you guys notice that fielder that was running across in the back? That was bloody weird, man. But that's the end of Buttler. Chris Wokes comes out, the hero of the last game. Buttler and Wokes. Butler's gone. Wokesy now. He's got a job to do. That's a good shot. That's gone. It's been a very long time since they've got a boundary. They've finally got one. And the thing is, they haven't really been rotating the strike as much either. That's... I mean, I know it's a test. It's not really about how many boundaries you hit, but they're just not scoring runs either. It's, you know, that's what's worrying me. That's a good pull shot. Nobody there on the rope, and so it'll race away to the boundary for 4. It's a good shot, aggressive shot from Pope. 32 he moves on to. Oh, aggressive slash. Oh, pays the ultimate price. That's carried straight to the fielder, and that's the end of Pope. Oh, the Bass gets him. He gets another one. Such a good bowler, Shan Masood that is, who took a lovely catch, a comfortable catch. I mean, Pakistanis make the easiest of catches look very difficult, but on that occasion, Masood quite comfortable. Sam Curran was picked over Mark Wood, which was quite surprising to me, but I guess he was picked for his batting ability, so he will have to do some with a bat. I mean, it was the same thing with Fawad Alam, but he's gone for a duck, so I hope he does well at least. I mean, Fawad Alam was picked over Shadab Khan for the very reason that Fawad Alam is a better batsman than Shadab Khan, but Shadab Khan scored 48, Fawad Alam scored 0, so I'm not entirely sure who's better. Chris Wokes with a lovely hook, gone for 4. That's a lovely shot into the gap. He's going to race away to the boundary for 4. It's a good shot again. He's targeting that mid-on, long-on area. Because there's nobody there. No long-on, no mid-on, no deep mid-on, nothing. Absolutely nada. It's a good shot again. For Shaheen, it's the same field set, and Wokes have made the most of it. It's a good shot straight down the ground. I like how the crowd just goes dead quiet before the delivery. And then when they hit a shot, they go berserk. Oh, what a delivery, by the way. 155 k's came back into the batsman, inside edge, off his thigh, popped up into the air, and took an easy catch in the slips. And that's another wicket, yet another wicket for Naseem Shah. Naseem Shah's looking good. I'm hoping he does well in real life as well. And this is what I was talking about. An easy catch made look so much harder than it needed to be by Azhar Ali. And that seems to be the case with pretty much all the Pakistanis. I'm a Pakistani myself, by the way, so I know, trust me, firsthand, we are drama queens. Oh, what a solid drive from Wokes. Is that going to go all the way? Yes, it will. Lovely flick of the wrist. Has he got enough on that one? Yes, he does. That's another boundary for Wokesy. Yes. Nicked. It's a very quick one. Rizwan is closer to the stumps. I know he's a very good wicket keeper, but against Naseem Shah, at least he should be pushed a bit farther back because he's a very quick bowler, Naseem. Oh, what a shot. That is such a classy cover drive from Stuart Broad. It's not going to go all the way for 4, but they will pick up a couple there. Lovely bit of batting. Oh, nicked it. Dropped. Oh, that's a drop catch. He's definitely nicked that one, and Rizwan has dropped it. The umpire says no, and that's a good decision. Oh, they're going to review that one. Well, that's not a good decision. Big spike. Huge spike right there. Look at that. Yeah, definitely hit it with a bat. That's a good shot into cover. That's gone for 4. So 47 Wokes moves on to now after that shot. Again, they play that shot. I'll pick up 1 run. The crowd goes dead quiet. And that's 50 up for Wokes. Another lovely innings from Wokesy. 50 of 90, a very patient innings, a proper test innings, which is very good to see. Nicked it. What a catch. Is that Shan Masood again? It might be. I cannot tell from up here. No, it's not Shan Masood. Shan Masood's the one with a helmet on. Who is that? Here we go. I cannot see his face. I still do not know who that is. It's Asad Shafiq, alright. That's the end of Chris Woke's 50. 50 of 94. Naseem Shah gets another wicket. This youngster's looking very good. Dominic Bess, I think he might have 5 wickets, yeah? No, 4. He needs 1 more to complete the 5. That's a good shot. Again, nobody there, so it's easy pickings for the batsman. It's a lovely shot into the gap. Gonna come back for a second, maybe even push for a third one. Yes, they are. Oh, yes, they are. And he's not dislodged the bails. Lovely from Abbas. And that's 300 runs up, 3 ton up for England. It's a good shot into the gap. 4. Stuart Broad. Is this going to be one of those innings where he goes on to get a ton? It's a good shot off his body. 37 up for Stuart Broad. It's a very good shot into the cover. Gone 4 runs. That's a really poor delivery. That's a wide. Oh, that's a great comeback after that wide delivery. That's straight in front, and that's the end of Stuart Broad. He could not get his half ton. He's gone. Dismissed with a Yorker length delivery from Shaheen Shah. Almost called him Yasser Shah. There's too many Shahs. I myself am a Shah, so I'm partially to be blamed for that. Anyways, a lovely innings comes to an end for Stuart Broad. Jimmy Anderson, the last wicket. Oh, it's a lovely shot. Now, you won't think that's the last batsman now, is it? With those kind of shots? Oh, another lovely drive into the gap. Those are valuable runs from Jimmy. Oh, what swinger. And he's got him. That's the last wicket. Dom Bess gone. Okay. Lovely, eh? You gotta love this game sometimes. Dominic Bess, thick outside edge, and the umpire says no. In what world is that not out? I guess in the world of Cricket 19. There you go. There's a spot on the bat. Yep. Clearly nicked it. Don't know what Erasmus was thinking there. Good thing we've got the review. Overturned, and that's the end of the English innings. A very good innings comes to an end. Scored quite a lot of runs, and Naseem Shah gets the 5. Lovely bowling from the youngster. 17 years old only. So, 360 runs scored by England with the help of Root, Sibley. Pope got a few runs. Chris Wokes was pretty good. Broad was very decent at the end as well. So Pakistan's got quite a bit of runs to score. They're trailing by exactly 360. And these two have a very important role to play. They have to build a solid base. Jimmy Anderson to open the bowling for England. First delivery. That's a good shot into the gap. Abidali off the mark right away. That's gone for 4 actually. He's opened his account with a boundary. It's a lovely shot. Oh, I thought the fielder might cut it off, but no, they'll race away to the boundary for 4 instead. First delivery from Masood has also been put away for a 4. So both the batsmen looking quite aggressive. Got boundaries already off the very first deliveries they've faced. That's a lovely shot straight down the ground, straight over the stumps. I thought it might clip the bails off it, but no, that's gone for 4. Oof. Thick outside edge. Jimmy Anderson getting the ball to move around a bit. That's another boundary for Pakistan. That's a good shot out of the gap. No deep square leg, and that's gone for 4. They've got a deep fine leg, though. Oh, I love the fact that the crowd is really getting behind Stuart Broad. Stuart Broad will be missing that in real life, obviously, as the crowd is not allowed in. I heard they're doing testings in New Zealand and also in England with the county cricket. I would love to see the crowd back in the stadium, because I do miss these chants. This is the life of cricket as Azhar Ali plays a lovely shot for 4 and hushes the crowd. That's half the battle, really. Oh, he's gone after him. Is that going to be the first 6 of the match? Oh, you betcha. Shan Masood goes the distance, 88 metres long, and with that, the 50 partnership up between these two openers. That's very good. Pakistan needed them to have a good partnership. That's very good. 54, no wickets lost. 306 more required. They're going at a pretty quick pace as well. They're quite aggressive, which I'm not entirely sure if I like that or not. Sam Curran. Oh, gets the ball to move away from Azhar Ali, and Azhar Ali snicks it to the slips. That's the first wicket down for Pakistan, and it's Sam Curran who strikes. It was a good catch, but to be honest, he really didn't need to do that. I mean, that was just going straight to, is that second slip Stuart Broad? That was an easy catch for him. Burns really didn't have to do that. I mean, England have dropped so many catches in the slips in real life, and they've got to be careful. They've got to work on those. It's a good shot into cover from Masood. 32 he moves on to. Masood in the game, well, that's another boundary. I was just about to say Masood in the game is very much the opposite of real life, because in real life he's a very slow, very patient batsman, but in the game he's quite aggressive. That's a good hook into the gap. That's going to be a 4. First runs out of day for Azhar Ali, the skipper. Oh, what a catch! Oh my, who is that? Now that's a spectacular catch. Sam Curran, you owe a thank you to that fielder. You did not deserve that wicket. Oh, Dombas. Superman catch. Number 58. Shan Masood dismissed for 40 of 49 deliveries. Oh my, that was quite a catch. Babar Azam comes in at number 4 now. What a... I still cannot believe that. Dombas bottles on his legs. Classy Babar Azam off his pads into the cow corner for 4 runs. It's a good shot through mid-on and down to long on. There is no long on, and so he'll collect 4 instead. That's a good square drive out of the gap. Will it go all the way? Oh yes, it will. Babar Azam, once he middles it, they rarely stop. That's a good hook into the gap. They'll race away to the boundary for 4. What are they doing with the running? Did you notice that? Just 1 run away from 100. There he goes. Into the gap. That's 100 up. Actually, that's going to go to the boundary for 4. Yes, it will. That's 103. This is very good batting from Pakistan. Only 2 wickets down. 100 runs up already. Pakistan would feel like they're in a very good position at the moment. Nicked it. That's the end of Babar Azam. He's gone for 9. That's a big wicket for England, and Stuart Broad. The crowd, once the crowd gets behind him, he's unstoppable. I mean, he's unstoppable even without the crowd. But especially with the crowd, it's just that extra bit of edge. And like I said, he'll be missing that in real life, unfortunately. Such are the circumstances that we have to play without the crowd. But that's the end of Babar Azam, gone for 9 of 21 deliveries. Asad Shafiq is the next batsman to walk into the middle. That's a good shot straight down the ground. That's going to travel to the boundary for 4 runs. That's another lovely shot into the cover. Nobody there, and Shafiq will get his first boundary of the day. That's a lovely shot into the gap again. This time Azhar Ali to skip himself. 36 he moves on to. That's a good shot. It's nearly cleared the rope there. 40 runs up for Azhar Ali. He has been short on runs recently. He's not done all that well in real life either. But at least he's doing something in the game. That's a good shot into the gap. That'll go to the boundary for 4. 45, just 5 runs away for his half-ton. He's going to bring such relief to the skipper, Azhar Ali, because he's not really done all that well with this captaincy, and then he's definitely not done well with his bat either. So it's going to be a relief for him that he's finally got something with the bat, at least, if not with the captaincy. That's nipped away a little. I think it's a bit too high. I think he's safe. Yeah, Liam says no. I've got a few reviews. Are they going to review it? Oh, yes, they are. All right. Well, it's a close one. I think they're not going to lose the review. I think it's going to be umpire's call. I don't think it was too high, but I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Here we go. Yeah, I think it might be umpire's call. Yeah, the ball did move a bit, and there's a bit of a height problem there as well. I think it's just about going to be clipping the stumps. Yeah, it's umpire's call there. Again, you know, what's the point of using technology if you're just going to stick with the wrong decision? I do not understand that, but it is the rule, and so we'll have to follow it. That's a good shot into the cow corner. It's another boundary for him, so that's 49 up for him, and also 50-run partnership between these two batsmen. That's a lovely shot, and with that he'll bring up his half-ton. There he goes. Finally, Azhar Ali gets that milestone that he has been searching for so long. 53 of 76. It's been a long time coming, but he's gotten there finally. Sam Curran, that's a lovely shot from Shafiq. Shafiq will pick up 4 there. Easy does it. All right, that's lovely. 2 of the oldest batsmen, most experienced batsmen in the Pakistani lineup. It's good to see them joining forces and putting up a good partnership here. It's lovely. Through the offside into the gap. That's going to race over to the boundary for 4. 32 up for us at Shafiq. That's a good hook. Into the gap as well. It's going to race over to the boundary for 4. Oh, that's straight in front. I think that will be given, and he has given it. That's the end of a brilliant innings. A much-needed innings for the skipper himself and also for Pakistan, and he's gone. Azhar Ali's gone. 72 runs he scored off 104 deliveries, 14 fours. Finally, something good, a silver lining for him. Fawad Alam now, he was very poor in real life. Also his batting stance, I mean, it's kind of like Chandrapal, but then again, Chandrapal is an absolute legend, so you can't talk about his stance too much. You can definitely make it work. Like I said, Chandrapal is an absolute legend, so he made it work, so obviously you can make it work, but so far he hasn't really on international level. And I hope it's not the end of him, because us Pakistanis have a tendency to sort of kick people to the curb after one match failure. Yeah. Oh, what a shot. That's going to go to the boundary for 4. Lovely. 200 up, so Fawad Alam breaks his duck. That's good. Jimmy coming around there. Okay, I was going to say it's quite an awkward angle, but I guess he knows what he's doing. It is the the legendary Jimmy after all. The Jimmy legend. The Slimmy Jimmy. But that's the end of us at Shafiq. He's gone for 40. And I'm afraid Pakistan might be in a bit of trouble here because they are still quite behind. They're trailing by well over 150 runs and... yeah, they needed us at Shafiq to stay out there. And I've got Rizwan, who was very good in real life. And they've also got the Fawad Alam. Both of these are batsmen, so both these players. But let's see how well they perform here. Jimmy. Oh, unlucky inside edge. And Mohammad Rizwan, the hero in the real game, has gone the very first delivery, and now Jimmy's on a hat-trick. He's dragged it back onto, literally, it was a bail skimmer. Literally just skimmed the bails. And Jimmy's on a hat-trick. Azhar Ali will be facing the hat-trick delivery. Now, here we go. Is he going to get it? Is Jimmy going to get his hat-trick? Oh, he's gone for the Yorker length. He really wanted it, but no, he will not get it. Not today. That's a lovely shot into the cover. They'll race away to the boundary for 4 from Azhar. Broad, inside edge, and whoa, what a catch. That should have been Josh Butler's catch. But regardless, Stuart Broad gets another wicket, and it's Fawad Alam, the only batsman left. I guess you could call him a batsman. I mean, so far he's got nothing to show for it. Well, look at that catch from Joe Root. He wasn't going to let that one go. Josh Butler just, I don't know, I guess he's daydreaming there. But Root, took that one. And again, a very lackluster performance from Fawad Alam. Shaheen Shah Afridi comes out to bat. I think he can bat a little bit. I mean, he hasn't done anything in real life, so there's quite literally nothing for me to base that off of, other than the fact that I've seen him hit some 6s in T20s. That's a good hook shot into the gap. That's going to race away to the boundary for 4, yeah. First boundary of the day and first runs of the day for Shaheen as well. Let's hook that one away again into the same area. Nobody there, not inside the circle, not outside of the circle. A very easy shot, a very easy runs right there, so he's taking full advantage of it. So broad to Yasser Shah, nicks it, and he's got him again. Josh Butler, what is he doing? What is Josh Butler doing? He might as well just put his gloves down and let Joe Root keep. Well, that's another wicket for Stuart Broad. Lovely bowling from Brody here. We've got Yasser Shah. Look at the height difference. Yasser Shah is a bit short, and Shaheen is a bit extra tall, so the height difference is a bit exaggerated, but that's how it is in real life. He's gone for 13. Pakistan in all sorts of trouble. 225. I mean, that's sort of what they've got in real life, kind of. So it's not that far off from real life. That's a good shot. He took that one away. That's going to be another boundary for Shaheen. That's a lovely shot straight down the ground. Between the two fielders. These are very valuable runs from Shaheen. They need to keep going. They need to get as many runs as possible. Shorten that trail by as much as possible. Nicked it, and that's the end of Abbas. Well, Abbas gone for 11, to be honest. That 11 is a lot from him. And like I said, these are very valuable runs. So you do not really expect the Tailenders to score anything. Pakistan Tailenders, that is. It's a different story with England, obviously. They've got Stuart Broad who can bat, they've got Wokes who can bat, they've got Dominic Bess who can bat, they've got Joffre who can bat. I mean, the only bowler they've got they can't really bat is Jimmy Anderson, and that's it. So, Naseem Shah comes out to bat now. He's got a high score of 28. Let's see if he can replicate something similar to that, or even more than that. It's a good square drive into the gap. Lovely shot. That's a proper cricketing shot. First delivery, his face as well. That's one of the advantages of the youth. You've got so much confidence, but it can be misconstrued sometimes for overconfidence, which is obviously not good. Oh, what a shot. That's a covered drive, if I've ever seen one. Naseem Shah, eat your heart out. Look at that, 17 years old, just standing there like, yep, I just did that. Well, again, he loves that hook shot. He's a very tall bloke, and they keep pitching it short to him, and he's hooking them away with ease. These short deliveries, well, they go a bit short again, short of length, not that short, but still. Now, this is something Pakistan needed to do against Woksy in the first innings. But let's not talk about that. That was just a poor game for Pakistan. Okay, lovely shot into the gap as well. I'm liking this from Naseem Shah. These are very valuable runs. 1 run from these tailenders is worth 2 at least from the top order batsman. And by that, obviously, I don't mean if he scores 10, he gets 20. No, he doesn't. He only gets 10. What I mean is, because he's not a proper batsman, you're not really expecting him to even to get to 10. The fact that he gets to 10 is pretty much like a regular batsman getting to 20. So, the small total 21 Naseem Shah got to, that is just amazing. That's a lovely flick of the wrist. Gone. No one in that long gone area, and Naseem Shah is loving life at the moment. That's a good shot. It's going to go to the boundary for 4. 38 runs from Shaheen Shah. Is he going to get a 50 here? It looks like he's gonna. The 2 Shahs here, the 2 Pukhtuns, 2 players from KPK doing really well. That's 30 up for Naseem Shah. Loving this. Loving this lovely partnership from these two, the 2 tailenders giving it their best. That's a good shot into the gap. That's going to race away to the boundary. That's 42 up and 300 up for Pakistan. 42 for Shaheen Shah, Afridi. And 300 up for Pakistan now. I expected Pakistan not to get any more than 250. They've gotten to 300. That's just spectacular. It's the Pushtun blood. I'm loving it. I'm loving this performance from these 2. Oh, outside edge. All good things must come to an end, and so must this. That's the end of Shaheen. 44 runs. That is more than enough from him. Not more than enough for Pakistan. Pakistan would have liked to have about 60 extra runs there. But thanks to these 2, they've done something spectacular. They've made it quite easy for themselves. It's still not going to be easy. It's still very difficult, but much easier than it would have been if they hadn't scored this. If there's a thick edge there. The 3rd umpire obviously will make sure. He'll remain out. Yes, there it is. Erasmus sticks with his decision. He got a really poor one in the last innings, but in this one he got it perfectly. All right, so that's the end of the first innings. Here is a bit of a summary. Here's the England scorecard. Dominic Sibley got 45-88 for Joe Root, and so on. Here are the wicket takers for Pakistan. 5 for Naseem Shah, a couple for Abbas, a couple for Yasir Shah, and just 1 for Shaheen Shah. Here is the Pakistani scorecard. Pretty good start, but then they lost quick wickets. 7-2 from Azhar Ali was pretty decent. Asad Shafiq and Azhar Ali tried to build something there, and then after that they lost quick wickets, and then towards the end, Shaheen Shah and Naseem Shah, the 2 youngsters, one is 17 years old, one is 20 years old, both from KPK. They speak the same language, so they're on the same wavelength. Both speak Pukhto or Pashto. And Jimmy got 3, Broad got 3, 2 each for Wokes and Curran. And yeah, England leads by 58 runs. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Tomorrow, or maybe the day after tomorrow, will be the 2nd innings entirely, just like this video. So do not miss out on that. Hit that subscribe button so you get notified as soon as I upload that one as well. And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll hope I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a nice